Welcome to Numis World. Today, we are opening the ultimate valuation vault for a highly restricted class of currency within the elite 20 euro cent series. We are deep diving into three powerful production runs spanning the years 2008, 2004, and 2002. Do not skip a single second of this broadcast, because we are going to expose the hidden, extreme manufacturing failures from the mints of France, Belgium, and Spain that take these pocket pieces from common face value all the way to an unbelievable $520,000. Hit that subscribe button right now, and let's jump straight into the hunt. Chapter 1 begins right now with an absolute ghost hiding inside the modern coinage of France. Take a close look at this 2008 France 20 euro cent piece. There is no introduction and no time to waste, because this specific issue contains high-stakes manufacturing failures that are driving the global coin market into absolute chaos. By the year 2008, the Paris Mint had heavily upgraded to high-velocity computerized striking systems. However, during an unpublicized technical recalibration period, the mechanical pressure sensors failed to sync properly with the complex scalloped grooves of the 20-cent Spanish flower planchets. This caused a tiny batch of coins to be deformed with catastrophic errors that completely bypassed the quality control filters. While hundreds of thousands of people handle this coin as everyday pocket change, elite investors are hunting down these specific 2008 errors with open checkbooks, ready to pay life-altering sums of money. Let us perform a complete anatomical dissection of this French masterpiece. On the obverse side, you see the iconic modern depiction of the Sower, or La Semeuse, originally crafted by Oscar Rodi. The design shows a proud woman wearing a classic Phrygian cap as she walks into the wind, spreading the seeds of progress. The background is covered in unique vertical and horizontal lines representing the national flag of France. To the left of her dress, the year 2008 is deeply punched, and to her right, the bold letters RF stamp the official authority of the République Française. But under a high-powered lens, you must focus on the tiny microscopic privy marks near the date. On the left sits the official cornucopia of the Paris Mint, and on the right is a hunting horn, the personal emblem of the master engraver Hubert Larivière. In the secret $1 million variants, these historical marks experienced extreme metal displacement due to a devastating double striking force that we are going to expose right now. The open market financial data for a certified error version of the 2008 France 20-cent piece is absolutely staggering. While a normal copy is just basic currency, a verified factory disaster specimen violently explodes in value, bringing private auction prices anywhere between $240,000 and a massive $490,000. To claim this ultimate payout, your coin must possess at least one of these four extreme manufacturing defects. Error number 1 is the double Sower, complete hub doubling. This happens when the heavy high-speed die strikes the coin blank, shifts off its gear due to an internal vibration inside the Paris press, and hits the metal a second time. This creates a distinct, ghost-like shadow outline across the entire body of the Sower, the letters RF, and duplicates the edges of the year 2008, commanding an elite auction value of $280,000. Error number 2 is the wrong planchet striking on a foreign metal blank. During the intense 2008 production runs, a handful of metal blanks intended for completely different international currencies were accidentally mixed into the euro hoppers. This caused the golden French design to be violently pressed onto a foreign metal alloy composition, creating a coin with a strange off-color, wrong weight, and a total failure of the magnetic test, valued by specialists at an incredible $350,000. Error number 3 is the missing privy marks due to massive industrial grease packing. The iconic cornucopia and the hunting horn emblems are completely absent from the coin's surface because thick machine grease packed into the tiny crevices of the steel die. Because the machine could not press the symbols into the alloy, it created a highly illegal, anonymous variant worth a certified value of $240,000. Error number 4 is the extreme 180-degree inverse die rotation failure. When you hold this coin vertically and flip it sideways like a page in a book, the reverse side must be perfectly upright. However, due to an internal mechanical gear slipping inside the machine, the reverse die rotated completely upside down. This total orientation failure turns your pocket change into a certified masterpiece worth a massive $490,000. Welcome to Chapter 2, where the monetary value climbs to dangerous heights. Look closely at this 2004 Belgian €20 piece. The year 2004 holds a legendary status because it marks a period of massive production acceleration at the Brussels Mint. The facility was facing intense speed pressures to supply millions of coins to the active economy, pushing their automated heavy machinery far past standard operational limits. During these high-pressure shifts, severe mechanical breakdowns occurred inside the main stamping chambers, creating a tiny group of highly compromised coins that managed to escape quality control filters. If you possess the specific error version we are breaking down right now, you are holding a literal mountain of wealth hiding in plain sight. Let's perform a scientific anatomical sweep of this Belgian royal piece. The obverse displays the powerful profile of King Albert II, the sovereign ruler of Belgium. In the center, his royal portrait faces to the right. To the far right, his royal monogram, a stylized letter, topped by a majestic royal crown, is deeply etched into the field. Below the portrait, the production year 2004 is punched clearly into the metal. Surrounding the entire central design are the 12 stars of the European Union, tracked smoothly along the unique scalloped borders. In this historic 2004 run, the fresh steel dies suffered devastating metal fatigue and alignment errors under immense operational heat. Look closely at the spacing of the digits in 2004 and the exact depth of the royal crown, because that is where the secret millions are hiding. Let's unlock the extreme evaluation statistics for this 2004 Belgian treasure. The basic version in your pocket is worth face value, but if your coin carries the scars of the Brussels Mint's mechanical breakdowns, its worth scales aggressively into the stratosphere. At private auctions, certified error specimens of this 2004 issue command a jaw-dropping value between $220,000 and an unbelievable $510,000. To unlock this extreme price tag, your coin must exhibit one of these 4 documented factory disasters. Error number 1 is the extreme 25% off-center strike. This occurs when the industrial mechanical arm miscalculates the placement of the scallop blank, causing the steel die to slam down partially on the edge. This forces the face of King Albert II to slide heavily to one side, leaving a blank, unstruck crescent moon of raw metal along the opposite border, holding an immense open market valuation of $310,000. Error number 2 is the bimetallic core fusion anomaly. A highly unusual event where the copper-aluminum alloy of the 20-cent piece was accidentally contaminated with traces of dense nickel or steel from adjacent manufacturing lines. This creates a strange, dual-tone marbled metallic finish across the royal portrait, altering the coin's weight and magnetic signature, valued by private collectors at a massive $420,000. Error number 3 is the severe interior die break, also known as the royal cud. Under intense operational heat, a large piece of the hardened steel die cracked and fell off completely. The molten metal of the blanks expanded into this missing gap during the strike, leaving a massive, raised, irregular blob of solid metal that completely covers the year 2004 or smashes the outer stars, unlocking an immediate valuation of $220,000. Error number 4 is the spectacular multi-strike partial blockage. This happens when a previously struck coin gets welded to the moving upper die and acts as a secondary punch, repeatedly crushing the next blank entering the press. This creates a beautiful, chaotic design where one side carries the normal raised portrait, while the other side features a distorted, mirror image negative indentation of the reverse design, crowning this coin at a record-breaking value of $510,000. Welcome to Chapter 3, where the monetary value climbs to dangerous heights. Look closely at this 2002 Spain €20 piece. The year 2002 holds a legendary status because it marks the official public introduction of physical euro currency into the global market. The Madrid Mint was operating under grueling schedules to supply billions of coins to the population, pushing their automated heavy machinery far past standard operational limits. During these high-pressure shifts, severe mechanical breakdowns occurred inside the main stamping chambers, creating a tiny group of highly compromised coins that managed to escape quality control filters before the facility locked down the batch. If you possess the specific error version we are breaking down right now, you are holding a literal mountain of wealth hiding in plain sight. Let's perform a scientific anatomical sweep of this Spanish masterpiece. The obverse side displays the historic portrait of Miguel de Cervantes, the legendary father of Spanish literature. To the left of his face, the country name Espa is written in a graceful arch, topped by a small royal mintmark box. Below his quill pen, his name Cervantes is elegantly etched, and right beneath it sits the historic early year 2002. The crowned M logo signifies the official authority of the Madrid Mint. Pay absolute attention to the 12 stars surrounding the rim, which are uniquely embedded within the indented points of the scalloped Spanish flower shape. In this intense 2002 run, the fresh steel dies suffered devastating metal fatigue and alignment errors under immense operational heat. Look closely at the depth of the year 2002 and the alignment of the stars, because that is where the secret millions are hiding. Let's unlock the extreme evaluation statistics for this 2002 Spanish treasure. The basic version in your pocket is worth face value, but if your coin carries the scars of the Madrid Mint's mechanical breakdowns, its worth scales aggressively into the stratosphere. At private auctions, certified error specimens of this 2002 issue command a jaw-dropping value between $260,000 and an unbelievable $520,000. To unlock this extreme price tag, your coin must exhibit one of these 4 documented factory disasters. Error number 1 is the legendary off-metal strike on an old Spanish peseta copper planchet. Due to a massive mechanical mix-up in the feeding hoppers during the transition testing phase, an old leftover copper blank was fed into the new 20-cent press. This resulted in the golden Cervantes design being struck onto a red copper disc, holding a certified market value of $390,000. Error number 2 is the blind literature, dropped letter error. Hardened industrial machine grease and metallic debris packed heavily into the deep crevices of the word Espa and the year 2002. Because the die was clogged, the metal could not flow into the letters during the strike, causing large parts of the text to vanish completely and leaving a smooth, ghost-like blank space on the coin, carrying a valuation of $260,000. Error number 3 is the foreign object obverse indentation. Right before the heavy steel die slammed down, a piece of loose industrial scrap metal fell onto the coin blank. The machine pressed this fragment directly into Cervantes's face with extreme force. When the fragment later fell out, it left a deep, jagged, unstruck crater right in the center of the portrait, driving its value to $310,000. Error number 4 is the complete broad-struck collar failure. Before the coin is pressed, a retaining steel ring called a collar locks the blank in place to maintain the Spanish flower shape. In the rush of 2002, several blanks were struck without this collar engaging. The metal expanded outward like a flat pancake under thousands of pounds of pressure, creating an oversized coin with completely smooth, flat edges valued at an earth-shattering $520,000. Everything you see under the lens could be your direct ticket to absolute financial freedom. Keep hunting, look closely at the details, and never stop searching.